Hey everybody, welcome back to Jenn's Pens. Today I wanted to talk about why your ink might look different in different pens. So this is the Diamine Pink Champagne. This is the first bottle of ink that I ever bought, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is gold shimmer, and this is a coral pink ink. I would say it's more pinky red than orange, but it's definitely right in between. I love this color. So this is the ink that I'm going to be showing you today in two different pens, so you can see how the pen and the nib size can actually change the ink color, because I was really confused when I started using this in different pens and it did not look like how I remember. So this is a TWSBI Eco T with a 1.1 stub on it. This is the pen that I used it in once I bought the bottle, and I love it in this stub, but I was having problems with the stub nib when I got it, so I had to switch it out, and then it looked different and I didn't know why. So I'm going to do a quick sample here. And you can see it lays down a pretty thin line, even though it's a stub, not a thin line, but a thin layer. It doesn't have a whole lot of pooling, and it does have some really nice shading. That was another thing I'll have to talk about on another video, that I didn't understand what shading was, but I really love how it's just that really sweet light coral color, and then you get all of this shimmer. I just love it. So okay, so that is how it looks in the stub in the TWSBI Eco. So now I'm going to show you, this is a Jinhao X450, and yes, this is a giant scratch. No, I have no idea where it came from. Did I buy a pen case after this? Yes, I did. So, and don't forget to roll your shimmer ink a little bit if you don't do that already, because the shimmer settles very, very quickly. So this is a medium nib. I think I just got this one off of Amazon because I really wanted something this color to match my ink. That was not the case. So this is what this looks like. This ink looks like in the Jinhao. And I don't know if you heard that, but I do have a 5-year-old in the next room, so please disregard any of the noises. All right, so as you can see, this one really almost comes out red. It's not even pink. It just comes out kind of red. So this is the color up top that I had wanted to match to this pen, and this is the color that comes out in this medium nib. So what I didn't realize was happening was that the medium nib is actually dumping a more concentrated amount of ink than the stub, because even though the stub line is wider, it's a thin layer of ink. So if you think of it like you're painting over white, you're painting a color over a white wall, usually you're going to have to do 2 coats because that white will show through a little bit. And then when you do the second layer, you get that really nice saturated color. So that's what's happening here. You don't see as much shading because the amount of ink that it's putting down, you're getting almost a double layer of that ink, which makes it darker. So when I look at this, this is actually closer to the true color of the ink, but I like that lighter color. So at the end of the day, this one is going to come out of the Jinhao, and I'm going to make the Jinhao dedicated to either another ink, or I will use it as, you know, a tester. I change inks a lot. So that might just be one of the pens that, you know, gets rotated. But I wanted to let you know that that is what happens, and most often why it happens. It's still gorgeous either way. I just prefer the thinner line. So the Eco and I did not get along at first, but now that we get along and I have adjusted the nib a little bit, this will be the dedicated ink and the dedicated pen for this ink. And that's it. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below and I will try to get back to you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.